let me show you around our property. So, front yard. Pods. I don't know if I would recommend them if you're moving to the country with pods. It's a bit of an ordeal. So look, we are right here on the freeway. You'll see a car go zooming past. Yeah, that's how close we are to the freeway. But let me take you inside the house.
All right, so we're going to take you to tour of the house and the property. So, front door. Due to our mortgage issues that we were running into, we kind of band-aided the house back together. So right now, while we do have a front door, it doesn't actually close or latch or anything like that. As you can see, there's no door jams yet. We're going to be taking it back apart because we've decided to forego the mortgage. So come in here, our lovely living room. Every wall has had this shiplap on it. It's fake shiplap. It's just 1x6, 1x4, varying throughout the house. We're going to pull it all off so that we can put up sheetrock, and then we're going to use that and what flooring we can salvage from the floor itself to put down new floors once we put down real subfloor. So right now this hardwood floor is it. That is subfloor and flooring, and it's not working out well. When they built the house, they did not put enough supports, so I don't know how well you all can see this, but the distance between where I am and the next floor is about a 4-inch drop over the next 3 feet. It's pretty dramatic when you go from here to here. So we're gonna have to take this wall, these two walls, lift up the entire house to make this all level. Then we can put it back together. We're gonna put down OSB, and then the wood is flooring, and then sheetrock all the walls. I personally want to leave the shiplap on the ceiling so we don't have to sheetrock it. I don't know how that'll look, so that's an up in the air decision. Down there, pretty boring. Laundry room and a bathroom. Nothing special. Bathroom's not functional right now because I think there's a mouse stuck in the toilet. Up here is our death stairs. Normal stairs, I think these would be reversed in dimensions. These go up almost a foot, and my foot does not even come close to fitting on these steps. But you go up there, and there's a nice big bonus room that we're going to turn into a bedroom to replace this room, which is a bedroom right now. We're going to turn this into our dining room. So we're going to pull this wall down, make this dining room off of our lovely kitchen. So, as I mentioned before, we band-aided it back together for mortgage purposes. So we made a functional kitchen to qualify as a house. We're going to be ripping this back out and doing it correctly.
So as Zach was saying, we have decided to forego the mortgage. Here's a note. If you buy a house in cash and then want to get a refinance loan or a mortgage on it, it is very difficult. And they suggest to take 6 months before you try that. So we have decided to stay mortgage free and fix it up slowly. Maybe get part-time jobs to pay for it and just kind of put it back together instead of trying to get a mortgage on it. So follows for that part.
Okay, so we go through here. One of the weird layouts of this house is off the kitchen is the master bedroom. I know that's a no-no term nowadays. Primary bedroom, master bedroom. Come in here, we've got a little walk-in closet and then another full bathroom. Nothing special, but it's there. This house was built in stages over the last 70 years, 80 years. I think the original house was built in the 40s. But come out our back door. Pardon the mess. We've got a nice little covered patio. It's very nice back here in the evenings because it's shaded and there's a breeze constantly. And then you can see up the hill the bulk of our property. So our property actually goes all the way to the top of this hill and then over behind the neighbors. But about where those two big trees are is about as far up as it's usable. And then it becomes too steep. We've got our 2-story shed over here. Bottom portion is root cellar, cool storage. It's mostly buried, so it stays nice and cool. Need to do some work as the ceiling's coming down. But it stays, it can't be more than 60 degrees in here, and it's a very warm day. And then the top is just a shed that we are currently using as a chicken coop. Come up here. See if we can find our chickens. Pier 1 fencing, fabulous stuff. A little expensive, but it works really well. Oh, the door closed on you guys. Here's 2 of our chickens. You want to be on camera? These are our only adult chickens right now. We have 4 of them, and they are all laying every day. We bought them at a flea market. Here's the rest of our chickens.
So those chickens, I'll tell you guys something about. We bought them. The guy was like, yeah, they lay great layers. They did not lay. It took me 4 weeks of electrolytes and chick feed to get them to start laying regularly. Okay. Here's our juvenile chickens. Some animal broke in here the other night and snatched up 6 of them. But we have roosts. They like to sit up on this ledge. They lay back behind there. So we still have some work to do to make this more better. More better.
All right. Recording.
Okay guys, welcome to my garden. I've been working my mom off trying to get this to grow food. So let's start you out in the entrance. So down here I have herbs and some flowers. Trying my best to keep the children out of it, but I am digging in these flagstones that I have found all over the property, and then I want to fill in the bare spots. So I built this trellis out of scrap. Everything in this garden was scrap. So all the wood for the raised beds was the depth around the pool. So I've been tearing it apart and cutting it up. We purchased this thing. I never knew of them in Oregon, but tobacco sticks. They're long. You can see them up against some of my tomatoes. They are amazing. They're the best thing I've ever bought for this garden. And they were $10 for a bundle. And we got 4 of them. And I've been using them for everything. So for support structures, for everything. So I have a little tiny greenhouse, but I really want to change that. We picked up this flat of onions today for $10. I thought that was a great deal. So in this side of my trellis, I have yard-long beans, and I kind of think there's not good enough sun right here, so we'll see how they do. And then we have, this is going to be all tomatoes and peppers. And so we have this part filled in and ready to go, and they're growing great. And I got to finish off the rest to put in the last bit of tomatoes. And right now I'm staking them, and I'm going to tie them up as they get bigger. If they get taller than this, then I'm going to have to figure out a trellis system. But for right now, that's what we have. I have russet potatoes. Something is eating my leaves, and I don't know potatoes. I've never done it before, so I don't know. My garlic bed. And then here I have this is all going to be cucumbers. And so I'm trying to do this trellis system. I took the branches from the tree that we cut down, and I built it up so that they can climb and fill this in. So I think I still have, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 so far in here. I think I could probably put 3 more in here. So I'm hoping this is going to grow and just have cucumbers all over it. This bed's all carrots. I tried to make it taller so carrots can grow down in it. And then this is all beans and peas. Now, I've been told that pea season is maybe over, but I don't know. So we'll find out. Here are my strawberries, and I have this netted in so the birds won't eat them. Radishes in this little tiny. And then, so in here I have soy, red beans, black-eyed peas, Taiwan yard long beans, green beans, everything in this. And then I have a little bit of broccoli rabe grown right here. And then over here I have peppers, and I have some more cucumbers. And then made a compost bin. And up here I'm going to fill this in now and put all my squash, pumpkins, watermelon, zucchini, and that. And I'm going to build a system so they can grow up and down. And then we have potatoes and corn. Here, trying out some different squash. And you guys, this has probably been a great idea, and I need to get more. So this is just spaghetti squash. And I saw this on TikTok. There's some great gardening on TikTok. Use a tomato cage, and then you just kind of build them up, and as they grow up, they can grow up and out and keep them off the ground to help keep pests off. But there's a quick tour of our compound of the homestead, and we're excited to see what we can do with it and make it, and potentially maybe next year sell it. So follow us for this. Like, follow, subscribe, and share us.
No.
And we'll keep you updated. All right, bye.
Bye.